This week on Downtown, we take a look at the work of some female movie directors in the Ghanaian movie industry. Names like Veronica Kwashi, who directed Stab in the Dark, and Shirley Frimpong Manson, who can boast of Perfect Picture, A Sting in a Tail, and just recently Checkmate, can be mentioned in the movie industry. These movies were on the lips of every Ghanaian at the time of their release, but have we thought of how these movies are being made? Ghanaian filmmaker Leila Jansi has wrapped up shooting for her upcoming psychological drama Sinking Sands last Saturday at a warehouse on Spintex Road. The warehouse was actually set up as one of the home of the lead characters and others. We visited the Sinking Sands crew on location to find out how they were doing. It was quite interesting to see everyone at work. The DOP directs the camera lady on what to do, the sound man checking his sound, the makeup crew always ready to discharge their duties. The first assistant director calls for silence.
Roll camera!
And camera rolls. Leila was specific about her shots and wouldn't tolerate any disturbances. We found out from each crew member how working with Leila is like.
And it's been great. It's great. She's determined. She has really good visual sense. She has definitive opinion and perspective, and that's really important to me as a cinematographer, is having a director who knows what he or she wants.
She is a director that definitely knows her own mind and what she wants to do, what she wants along the lines of makeup and the overall look of the film. I feel like our relationship is kind of still growing and becoming much better.
We also found out about the kind of equipment they are using and the challenges they are facing on set.
Well, we're shooting on the Red camera with the new Mysterium X chip, and probably the two biggest things about that camera is that it allows a low-budget feature to shoot what is essentially 35mm quality and depth of field. That really wasn't possible up until a few years ago without being, a little bit more expensive.
I'm using a Sound Devices mixer, a 3-channel mixer, and it goes directly to the Red camera, and I'm using a variety of microphones from Sheps and Sennheiser.
The difficult thing about this set really was getting the props like I wanted. This part of it we don't have like a prop house where you can go and pick up stuff when you want to get them. So we had to go around to get stuff around places. I know I ran an ad in the dailies to try and see what I could find. So with those things that we did, we were able to find what I wanted.
The only other real issue I've had is resources for grip resources, which we had to fly in from the United States. But for the most part, the challenges have been similar to any other kind of independent film I've shot.
The set designer told us about how he was able to transform the warehouse into a house.
This is a warehouse, like you can see. It was virtually empty. There's nothing in it. Every wall here is white. But before we started, we had to paint the walls to a certain height of black, so that we can cut off some of the lights from the white that was going to come into the room for lighting purposes.
The lady in charge of the character's costume was not left out.
We are dating it back to 1998, so we need to go back to look at what people were wearing in 19, how the setting was like, and then we relate it to the script, and then that's how I came by the wardrobe.
The makeup artist also talks about her most challenging scene, which has to do with burn scenes. Hot oil was poured on the lead character and she has to create the burnt wound.
When you're doing the burn scene, which is when he actually gets the oil on his face, it's the immediate burn. It's always a challenge when shooting because you have to shoot it two different ways. You have to shoot it before you put the makeup on, and then you have to shoot it afterwards. That becomes quite a time restraint on me because, of course, on film you got to go, go, go. So that's a little nerve-wracking, but other than that, this is actually the makeup that I'm most excited about, which I'm doing today.
Sinking Sands is a movie written and directed by award-winning Ghanaian filmmaker Leila Jansi and stars Haiti-born Hollywood star Jimmy Jean-Louis, Ama Abebrese, Doris Sakite, with cameo appearance by Akosua Japan, Chris Atto, Amanda Gise, and others.
Obviously, she delivered a very great script, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here. based on the quality of the script.
Essentially, I like her direction, and I also like the fact that she allows you, the actor, to have freedom.
My major source of depression is logistics. You know, you've brought people from another industry to work with people from another industry, getting them to understand each other, getting them to, you know, everybody. It was hard in the beginning trying to meet each other halfway, because we do things differently in Ghana, we do things differently in America, and just trying to get everybody to understand how each world works was a challenge in the first week. We've not entered post-production yet. So far, for just the front-end production, we're around $250,000 to $70,000. So we'll see what happens when we get into post-production.
The film is set for a release in Ghana in October 2010. We congratulate these female directors who have contributed massively towards the Ghanaian movie industry.